What sport would be the funniest to add a mandatory amount of alcohol to?
Wrestling.
No, golf. Golf or like baseball. Something where there's like hand-eye coordination.
Football would be kind of funny.
Yeah, football would be good. Football is like a classic though. You just get everyone drunk and they hit hard or whatever.
Anything drunk is funny. Why bring sports into this?
Yeah, drinking is fine on its own.
You don't need sports.
No, you
You're
don't.
drinking.
Yeah, that's... Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Bullstrap Lounge. Welcome also to the Founders Podcast. My name is Mason. I'm joined here with my co-founder Claudio, along with Sophia and Lauren today.
Co-hosts.
Yeah, also co-hosts, co-founders and co-hosts.
Welcome.
Welcome, Lauren.
Yeah, welcome, Lauren.
Yay.
So, Lauren,
Equality.
quick intro. Lauren is our social media manager specialist. She's in charge of making sure that our Instagram feed looks pristine. So if you like our Instagram, then thank her. And if you don't follow us on Instagram, what are you doing? Quite honestly. It's 4th of July weekend. I actually haven't even asked you what you're doing. We're going to the beach and then maybe doing like a little house barbecue, but
We are also going to the beach. Nothing too exciting.
no.
Well, yeah.
I mean, that is
Most
that
cities
is
in
kind
Florida-
of exciting though. Like to
Yeah,
most
no,
people,
it's cool.
That's
It's cool.
I'm excited.
I was gonna say it's not like unusual, but I don't know what other. That's funny. I've never been to another state on the 4th of July. I've only ever been in Florida, so you're
Yeah,
always
you
going
only
to
go to the beach. Or
you
like you're
only
on
go
a boat.
Yeah, you're on a boat or you go to the beach or you're like you get really high up so you can see all of the fireworks that are being lit from the beach. Like you go to a high building or something.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't know what other people do.
Yeah, I spent one 4th of July in California, and we went to like a kind of like a house party on. I was like on a mountain, so it was
That's
cool.
pretty sick.
But yeah,
Do other cities do fireworks?
yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Well,
fireworks
the
are actually,
fireworks
yeah,
are
those
normal.
are only in Florida. Come to think about it. I haven't really recorded any other instance of fireworks.
Hey, speaking of which,
Oh,
we are
yeah.
going with just the classic.
these will be in the cooler on Sunday and Monday, and so we figured we'd start drinking them.
Yeah, and it's refreshing right now. So, cheers to us.
Cheers. Lauren, Soph,
I'm going to be in Miami with my family. What are you doing?
I'm going on vacation. Super excited.
you're going to Jamaica.
Yes.
Okay.
Dude, when you told us about that vacation earlier this week, I just about like wanted to quit my life. Because
Same. That's why I'm going.
Yeah.
it's insane. Lauren has got a serious hookup, an undisclosed serious
Oh, yeah.
hookup that's just
She's
unreal.
also from Jamaica.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. That's
Going
right.
back home.
So she's got the genetic hookup too. Like
all sides.
yeah, she's good. But yeah, no, she's undisclosed location, but yeah, you're going, it's going to be sick. We're all jealous of Lauren's vacation. But
Fully, like the most jealous.
yeah,
Yes.
yep.
And we're fully expecting an invite next year.
Yes.
I can work on that.
Okay.
I'll catch you guys.
Cool.
So this is going to be a little bucket list podcast. We just figured it would be cool to talk about some adventures, some of our favorite adventures that we've had, and some adventures that we're looking forward to, since we're all about, enjoying our journey and having adventures and whatever. So we just want to talk about our bucket lists.
All right.
I mean,
let's do it.
What's the coolest place that you've gone in the world?
Oh, man, I really haven't traveled like crazy. I'm getting ready so literally last night, I scheduled a road trip. We're going to see a whole bunch of national parks. Really excited about it, but I've been up the East Coast, and I've been to Puerto Rico, Costa Rica, Virgin Islands. Puerto Rico is beautiful. Like, I love Puerto Rico, but I haven't been anywhere that's like vastly different from Florida, other than like the mountains, like North Carolina.
Sure.
I would say North Carolina is probably the most beautiful place I've been. just like I spent a week just literally on the peak of a mountain in North Carolina, and it was great. Also Colorado.
Like backpacking or
No, in a house.
Like,
in a house. But yeah, honestly, Colorado. I would say Colorado.
I stayed
too.
on that peak for a full week, and just camped.
Just hunkered down. Yeah, I had a backpack. Tent.
Amazing.
Yeah. No.
Okay, that's cool.
In a house.
I will say that
top,
like
yeah.
North Carolina is really, really, it's just so different than Florida. Florida has zero dynamics in terms of its landscape. There's nothing interesting about Florida.
Yeah, there's no.
Well, I mean, the beach is amazing, obviously, but like if you want mountains or you want something,
if you want to change
I
in
feel
elevation,
the heat coming from over here.
Oh yeah, I know. But they've probably been cooler places than we have.
Yeah. Well, okay, so I've been to a few spots.
That's
in
true.
the world.
You've been to Hawaii.
Hawaii is pretty sweet, man, because you basically get like the epicness of the mountains that you would get like in Colorado or even like North Carolina. Like those hikes exist, but you're not only getting that, you're also getting the ocean and the surf and the tropical vibe. Like it's kind of unreal. So we've been to Kauai a few times, and it's basically like heaven on earth. I probably think it's like the closest that you can get to it.
Dang.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I loved it. That being said, I don't even know that it's my favorite place to go.
Okay, why?
So, Maddie and I have also been to Jerusalem a few times.
Okay.
And that is a pretty sweet place. It's really significant because it's got like so much historical impact and like so much historical significance to it. Mm-hmm. And it's such a different, it's the same thing. Like it's such a different like landscape and a different place than what you're used to that it's just epic. There's so much about it that's really cool. Like it's got all of the things, like you go to Tel Aviv and you'll get like, you know, my buddy and I surfed in Tel Aviv and went to the beach there. And then, you know, when you're in Jerusalem, like there's so much historical sites and so many things that you can do there, which is so awesome. And it's got like so much religious significance too, which is really important to me. And it's just epic. It's different.
Yeah,
it's different.
yeah.
It's very different. So that and Hawaii, I have just like, those are two really cool, unique spots.
Would you say those were bucket list items that you scratched off?
Yeah, that's the kind of funny thing about this question is I don't even know that I really have a bucket list, to be honest.
Really?
I would say travel-wise, I have two. Two bucket list things. So I want to drink a Guinness in Ireland.
That's
What's
pretty sweet.
Guinness?
Guinness is an Irish beer. It's like very,
Like Guinness.
it's like dark. It's a stout. Yeah, you should know.
I don't
this
drink
is
beer.
That's true.
No, I know.
Fair, but I mean Guinness is that's a world class
Yeah, that's-
beverage.
I also don't drink at all.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Also
know that.
true. But Ireland, really want to go to Ireland, and then I also want to see the Northern Lights. And so
Okay.
Iceland was number one, but I was recently told that Vancouver, Canada, is the place to go by Lauren, and I didn't even know that the Northern Lights were in Canada.
Huh? Wow.
It didn't I don't know why.
What a hack.
Yeah. Just
But is
literally
Vancouver as nice or as epic as Ireland?
I've heard
Iceland.
Iceland. Sorry.
Yeah.
What did you say?
You said Ireland, which I also said. Yeah.
Ireland is also that's
also
where you drink the Guinness.
Ireland and the same as Coca-Cola.
Right. Exactly.
That's so interesting. Okay, so that kind of leads me to I kind of just looked up like what the top. I was just curious. What, like the
top other people's
top things that people
Nice.
put on their bucket list, and the top one is to see the Northern Lights.
That's crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
That's actually
Which
yeah.
the second one I expected. A lot of people have skydiving.
Oh yeah.
That's on my bucket list for sure.
Been
Really?
there, done that.
I want to
It's sick.
skydive
You gotta.
so bad.
If you haven't skydove, it's crazy.
Skydoving.
Skydive. Yeah,
Skydived.
skydived.
I don't know.
No,
I'm coming up with stuff.
it's gotta be skydove.
Bins.
If you've
Yeah,
never
why don't you
dove,
say if you've never been skydiving?
if you've never been skydiving before,
There you go.
you should, and it's insane, dude. The first time you're in a plane, like not the first time you're in a plane, if you're in a plane and the door opens, that is like the most surreal. You're like, holy crap, I'm in an airplane and the door is open.
How fast are you are you going when you jump off?
When you jump out,
Yeah.
I think like just shy of 200.
No way. That's like as well.
No, I don't know.
what do you-
You're in a
what- what-
small little plane, so probably not. You're probably
Are
not
they
going,
like a plane with a propeller on the front, or is it
it's like 2, I think, like on the wings.
sides?
Yeah.
okay?
I don't know. I was talking to the dude though, and he said skydiving from an airplane is so much less intense than like jumping out of a helicopter. He said because when you're in an airplane, you're going this way already, and so your speed is going that way, and you jump, and then your speed basically just you're already going fast, and then you fall, and so there's like the way your body responds to that change is like not as insane.
Oh,
but if
that's
you go
so
from
interesting.
dead static 0 miles an hour, and now you're feeling
The
that
jump.
full acceleration.
It's like jumping off a cliff. Basically.
Yeah, like that. He's like, that's where it gets nuts because now you're literally free falling.
That's such a good point. I never thought of that.
Yeah.
Like the physics of the fact that
You're already
you're
going
actually
fast.
moving 200 miles an hour because you're in the plane, and
It's-
even when you
it
jump
can't
off,
be that much. I'm
yeah,
probably
200 miles an hour.
over-exaggerating.
I think is,
I would
is a
say
little
you're
fast.
probably going like I don't know 70. Would that be realistic? I have no idea.
They probably slow it down. I would feel like.
Probably.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever wanted to go skydiving until kind of recently, but even still, I'm like, man, I have a wife and a kid, and
Yeah, I don't think I would go right now. Like, I was really glad I did, and I kind of think everyone should go, but I don't think I wouldn't go
why
skydiving.
should everybody go? For
Just
the experience?
Yeah, just because like it is unlike anything else.
Should I go?
Yeah, you should. Dude, literally what I did is on my way into the plane, I just prayed. I was like, all right, God, if today's my day, then like, so be it. Stoked to meet you. And if not, like, I'm going to enjoy it. I was like, okay, now I'm in the plane. Like, there's no sense being, if my chute's not going to open, like, it's my time. And so you just, yeah, it's crazy though. It's
I love your attitude, bro.
yeah.
That's
But
it.
I feel like that's the attitude that you can have when you don't have a wife and a kid.
Exactly.
Yes.
Like
true.
you don't exactly pray
Oh
like,
yeah, at the time, the
okay,
thing I was,
yeah, whatever. I'm gonna jump out of a plane, and if God, you want to take me this way, it's fine. When you have like your
That's
baby
also my
waiting for
dad's
you at the
classic
bottom.
excuse for not being on a diet. It's like, God, if you're going to take me, it's just going to happen.
it's just, yeah,
That is
not sure.
skydiving. The speed, the common speed is 120 miles per hour.
Oh, okay. We
yeah,
were in the vicinity.
you're going
You guys
pretty
were,
quick.
You're
You're
in
bucking
the
it.
range.
Yeah. Said 80 and 200, so we bring the median in, and we're right there.
We're
Ish,
almost
yeah.
kind of not really there.
What else was
Okay,
on that
the
list?
third one is get a tattoo.
Done. Also
You're not
done.
ever gonna get a tattoo.
I don't think so. No.
Also done.
None?
Maddie, maybe.
You could get an M on your ring finger.
Maybe.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, but he's like, if it doesn't really matter, then I'm just not gonna get one. I feel like.
Me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it needs to matter to me like a whole lot. Mm-hmm. But not that Maddie doesn't. Obviously she does. But it's just like, I need to want to have a tattoo first.
Yeah.
And then also, like, it needs to
Have
matter to
something
me a
that
whole
means
lot.
a lot,
Like,
yeah.
there's a lot of things that mean a whole lot to me, but I don't necessarily want a tattoo.
Right.
So, like, that part of the equation is not there. I needed to really clarify that before I went any further.
So what you're saying is you're not gonna get the Bullstrap logo tattooed, like on your leg or something?
Maybe when... No. No.
Bleep that out. We're not.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, the fourth one is actually kind of interesting because I feel like it's not that big of a deal. It's go on a cruise.
Done.
Check. Check.
just-
Maybe
I
I'm
know.
like, man,
I didn't even realize
killed this list.
yeah, I've been more. Literally yesterday, I thought, man, I haven't traveled. Like I've been so boring my whole life. And now I'm thinking, man, maybe I've been doing it. I've been living large all along, like checking off other people's bucket lists, basically.
Go on a cruise. That's such a funny one.
But I guess because like we live
We're in Florida.
Yeah.
Florida,
Cruise
like
capital of the world.
like
the
you
cruise
said
is
earlier,
park
like
right there.
como
Yeah.
si nada, that like, yeah, Florida's kind of boring, and it's like people die to live
Yeah.
in Florida.
Yeah,
People
people
sell
travel-
their souls to live in Florida,
I guess so.
and it's like we like can go down to Miami and like hop on a cruise ship, like. We have 16 like cruise ports
yeah,
like
yeah, across,
within like
I
an
know.
hour away from us,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we just hop on a cruise and it's whatever. But like people have to like fly.
That is
and, like,
the
a whole
crazy
thing.
So my family tries to go on a cruise once a year. It's like the one vacation we do, and it always, because we literally drive 40 minutes there, park, and get on the ship. Last time, like, people were flying from England, like, to get to Miami to get on the cruise to, like,
Don't they
from
have
all
cruises
over
in
the
England?
world. Maybe, I don't know, but literally people from all over the country and world, like, fly
Go
to
there.
Miami to get on cruise ships.
Wow.
Yeah, it's so nuts to me.
That is nuts.
I would not.
It's also, yeah,
I would not. I love cruising, but I don't know if I would fly somewhere to
cruise.
But
like
you also
doubling-
don't
That's what everybody
live.
does.
Yeah, you also don't live somewhere where you have to do that. Like we just have grown up
Right.
really.
But that's what I'm saying is like
Privilege?
Disney World,
just with the price of a
cruises,
cruise, like I don't know if I would like
the
you
beach.
add plane tickets on top of that, man.
Like it's how people travel so far because their dream is to go to Disney. When like we are like, yeah, Disney's whatever. Like,
Yeah,
you don't
Disney's-
really have to.
Not that it sucks, but it's just go to Universal.
fair fact.
Yeah, true
Yep,
statement.
if you're coming to Florida, take that word of advice.
A cruise is not a bad deal, to be honest.
Dude, cruises.
All inclusive, like your food. If you get a drink package, like you can basically get. Actually, you have to drink enough for a drink package to make sense.
Yeah, which we do.
Whatever.
But yeah, no,
the point is that a cruise is like an exceptional deal
Yes.
for what it is.
if you could get two people to cruise for a week for $800 each, and like you can't get a hotel and dinner for that,
Yeah.
and yet you're in a hotel, going to dinner, going to shows in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
It's like yeah,
Yeah.
it is
and
underrated.
then you'll park
Cruising
somewhere
is
and kind of
underrated.
just no, it's
Very
awesome.
underrated.
It's
Yeah.
awesome. So glad it started back up.
Yeah, honestly, and like so many people that like lost their jobs because they worked on cruise ships. Now they have their jobs back, which is really
Oh,
cool.
that, yeah,
That's
that is
awesome.
cool.
That
Yeah.
is so awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask if there's anything that like if you had a bucket list in your head, you kind of covered it already, but if there's something that you've already done on your bucket list, which I mean, I guess for you would be like skydiving. I don't know if you have like a personal
Yeah.
bucket list for yourself.
I don't know. I would have to think about that.
Is there anything that wasn't on your bucket list but would be now that you've already done it? I have one like that.
Oh, that's a really good question. Yes, zip lining Puerto Rico.
That's cool.
So there's this one zip line in Puerto Rico that the dude my buddy Dylan, who I was with, like knew about, and it's like the single zip line I think is over a mile long, and so you literally spend the whole day basically driving up the mountain, and then you zip line from one mountain to another, and you're on the zip line for like minutes, and it
Whoa.
was unbelievable.
That's
Are you
so
in a
cool.
harness on a zip line?
In
Yeah.
this,
Would I
this
imagine-
one, you're laying down like Superman,
You have to hold on the entire
like because of the velocity.
Yes,
that-
that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that a zip
oh,
line.
you're just like hanging. Yeah.
It's like, don't let go.
Yeah, no. You're like
It's a harness.
Yeah, you've got like a rock climbing kit.
Okay,
on,
yeah.
basically.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. I'm like, that's
Yeah,
scary, bro.
As they're pushing you, they're like, "Bro, do not let go." Like that's their one piece of advice. Yeah, man, this is it. You just grab on when you're ready and hang on.
Jeez, I
That
have
would
one.
be-
I think actually too.
What is
Okay.
it?
It's one that I did, but then actually didn't do properly. So we went to, well, again, Hawaii, and there's this trail on Kauai called the Kalalau Trail. And it's like I want to say it's like an 11 or 12 mile hike, but you go, the only way to get to this particular beach, and there's like waterfalls on each side and it's gorgeous, but like you literally can't get there unless you're going by boat or like a canoe or something, or you take this massive hike. So you take this hike in and it's so gorgeous. You basically get to this unbelievable spot. Like it's basically like a slice of heaven. And then when I did it, I got to that beach, stuck around for like 30 minutes and went back on the same day. So if I were to do it again, like absolutely I would have to stay a night.
Oh.
Like at least stay. Like I didn't even get to enjoy the whole,
Right.
a hike is awesome. Like I enjoy hiking.
But you didn't get to enjoy like the reward of the hike.
Yeah,
almost,
we
yeah.
got there and it was epic, and then all of a sudden,
It's like,
just
hey, we're heading
turn
back.
around.
Yeah.
Which sucked.
Would you camp? Like, would you camp
Oh
there?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you bring like the whole
The whole thing. Oh, that would,
yeah,
that would be sick.
It'd be so sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
That's really cool. The one for me is we just went to Utah and went hiking in Zion.
Oh.
And we did the hike Angel's Landing. And I've never been hiking before this trip. So, like, I didn't know anything about hikes and which ones are dangerous and which ones are not. But there's this one hike called Angel's Landing that's, like, on the top 10 most dangerous hikes in the U.S. And we did that hike. And it was so cool. And I didn't know it was something that I would, like, remember for the rest of my life and, like, love and want to do a million more times. But it was one of the coolest things I've ever done.
Heck yeah. That's Zion National Park? Okay. We're going to Utah, and so I don't know which spot we're stopping at, but...
We went to Bryce Canyon, which is
Okay.
also in Utah, which was really pretty.
Okay.
And then we went to Zion.
And
Zion had a ton of hikes, but that was, like, the coolest one.
Zion. All right.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Zion is so cool.
I'm stoked. I've never been to, like, any... Yeah. I don't think I've been to a national park.
I hadn't
Which is
until
wild.
then. Yeah.
And I think we're going to see, like, 4 or 5 of them on our road trip.
Dude, that's epic. I actually don't think I've been to a national park either, to be honest.
Apparently the Everglades is a national park. So you actually have...
So
I got a national park in my front yard, baby.
Ugh, the Everglades is a
Swamp
national
water.
park?
Yep.
Nah, see, to me,
Is
that's
there
like
like
a national reserve. That's like like, hey, don't touch that stuff out there. Like, kind of let those animals breed,
it's
reproduce.
important. Like, what's happening
like,
out
we
there
have
is
panthers
important.
that we got to protect, for goodness sakes. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, I wouldn't. No one is road tripping to the Everglades to, like, take...
There are
Who
hikes that you
knows?
can do. No, there's hikes that you can do across the...
Yeah,
the
some
Everglades.
people love the Everglades.
Dude, it's so flat. Like, there's
Like,
no
some people
change.
think it's so cool to do, like, those things where you get on one of those, like, wind boats and
Oh,
you
an
see
airboat.
the alligators or
airboats
whatever.
are sick. I do like that.
When you grow up in Florida, you just see alligators, kind of.
It's like the stuff that you're used to. People that live
Yeah.
in the mountains
Oh, yeah.
aren't going to want to care about traveling to see the mountains. We
Right.
grew up in between swamp and ocean. So, like,
Yeah.
we don't
I
see...
guess-
Yeah, same way your brother's wife doesn't freak out about kangaroos because she's from Australia. Like, if I see a kangaroo, like, I'm losing it.
so
It's like, are
awesome.
you
Yeah.
kidding me? And
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
like,
that's
oh,
right.
yeah, those are like those are basically rodents to us. Like, they're just everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't think they're
Not
rodents.
well, they are
But it's
technically a
kinda mean.
rodent, but, like...
Are they really?
I think. No.
That sounds wrong.
Kangaroos are not rodents.
Oh, man.
They're like an
cut that out,
average animal
Yes.
to them.
Yes.
because it's normal there. She sees squirrels here because she's from Australia and they don't have squirrels.
Oh.
She sees squirrels here and freaks out every time she sees a squirrel because she never grew up with squirrels, and we have them crawling around everywhere.
They're right
and
outside that, like... go out
right
that
outside the door.
There they are.
And they're so annoying, and you never pay them any mind. And when she came here, she freaked out seeing a squirrel.
Huh.
That
It's
is
just
so-
the
yeah.
stuff that
Yeah,
you're
that's
used
right.
to.
Yeah.
Like, you never really think about it when you've grown up with it.
Yeah, for sure.
So, anyways, moving on to kind of like, there's like the bucket list part of it, and then there's kind of like the goals, like the ambition bucket list. Like, what are your goals in your life that don't have to do so much with adventure, that have to do more with ambition?
This is for me. Okay, so you guys are actually going to make fun of me for this? Probably. I actually don't know. But I'm just going to rattle off my, like... I have it in my note of all... in, like, my list of goals. But it's, like, at the very top, I list my primary purpose and my primary goal in life.
Okay.
And my primary purpose is defined as, first, being the best husband to my wife and father of my children. Second, pursue with excellence my relationship with my family, friends, and coworkers. Third, with excess, be giving of my time and resources to those in need. And then my primary goal is to have enough money and passive income to support a family-focused, others-centered lifestyle with an emphasis on life passions and non-financial goals and endeavors.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You've really thought that through.
I have. It's very it's very well articulated
Specific.
and specific to the point that it's like this is like why I'm here and this is what I'm doing.
Can you explain the second one further? The goal that
The
you read
goal?
off? Yeah.
Yeah. So
Because it was a long sentence and I didn't get all of it when you said it.
have enough money and passive income to support a family-focused, others-centered lifestyle
Right?
with an emphasis.
This is what I didn't get.
Okay, with an emphasis on life passions
Okay.
and non-financial goals and endeavors.
What does that mean?
Like
Oh.
some of my non-for-profit
Okay.
ideas and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. I've had that written down for a while, and I kind of, it's funny, but I like repeat that in my mind every morning as like part of my routine.
That's so cute.
That is really cute.
Anyway,
I can say that because I'm his sister.
yes, right. So anyway, that's just like really defining why I'm here and what I'm doing while I'm here.
I don't have
Got
one of
anything?
those. Yeah, no, yeah, no, don't have one of those. That's pretty good though. I need to start thinking about that. I need
I think it's important for everybody to do because you can get so like it's sort of like a due north on life.
I mean, I have not here with me. It's on a piece of paper at my house. But like I have like aspirations and like targets that I'm trying to hit, but not like a moral and encapsulating like this is
framework. This is
yeah,
who I
not
am.
like
This is
hey,
what
if
I'm
you're gonna
shooting
put
for.
all of what's in this list in a box and like
Yeah.
this is my pursuit.
So
I don't have that.
this actually started from just a list. I was like,
Okay.
This note that I have on my phone basically evolved from okay, let me just write all the things that I want to like accomplish in my life down. Boom, 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 and then let me organize them into like here are some of my business goals. Here are some of my philanthropic goals. Here are like my family goals. Here are you know
Sure,
like,
yeah,
You
yeah.
want to
I
read
kind of
us
like
the list? interested
I'll
to
read
do
off
a
some of
list.
them. This is funny because I have health goals, mostly vegetarian. That's not really happening right now. 10-minute workout 3 days per week.
10
10-minute
minutes?
workout.
Yeah, that was happening at one point. When I really didn't have enough time, 10-minute workouts was like all that I was doing. It was just like quick, a bunch
Like
of
as
push-ups,
many
a
as
bunch
you-
of pull-ups, as many like and then squats, and I was just like really pumped for 10 minutes. But now I wake up at 5 a.m., so that problem's solved.
Favorite thing to
I
talk
love
about.
that's a
This
great-
is
I love that.
this is my favorite thing to talk about. The
Yeah.
5 a.m. club.
Oh yeah.
Read the book if you haven't.
It's called the 5 a.m.
I
Club.
bought it.
5 a.m. club.
Bought it this week.
Yeah.
We're on the wave. Not this. This is 4th of July weekend. So next week,
It starts.
next Monday.
I've been doing it for probably almost 20 days now.
And you consistently, even on weekends, wake up at 5
No,
a.m.
I've been waking up at like 6 on the weekends. But
Dude,
but
you've
even
been sleeping in. Yeah.
Jeez.
I've had 3 days within the 20 where I've like legitimate actually one day was like 5:45, but then 2 days where I really actually slept in.
To what time?
Like
6:30?
At least 8.
one was 7 and then another one was 8.
Ugh.
Whoa.
No, but
Ashamed of yourself.
when you have a kid, that's not like that's late. I have appreciated the 5 a.m. club just for it's less about waking up at 5 a.m. and more about the doing something difficult that trains that self-discipline muscle for long enough a time and actually kind of elevates other aspects of your life, and you start to instill some of those things in other places. That's basically what it's about. It's less about, even though the waking up at 5 a.m. and that routine of like work out immediately, then get into like a prayer meditative state, and then also like read and learn and like do that sort of thing that's like good for like feeding mind, body, soul, right? It's good for you, but that it's less about that. It's more about the self-discipline.
That's cool.
So I've really appreciated it. Yeah, personal goals, read one book every month. I'd like to write a book on morality one day. Just throwing that out there.
That's
Is morality
interesting.
subjective?
Grow a fruit and vegetable garden. Is that subjective?
You want to grow a fruit and vegetable garden?
Yeah.
Live off the land.
By the way, I love your question.
Thank you.
Funny enough, when Dad said that he got a pilot's license, I've had this on my list for a long time. Pilot
Really?
license is on there. Yeah.
It's on my list too.
Own an off-the-grid home.
My brother was almost there.
Our dad, by the way, little side note, our dad surprised us the other week and basically took us all to a dinner.
Surprise.
It was so dumb. But it was really cool.
No,
it was
fun.
interesting. It was really fun. Like
Yeah.
Dad would throw himself a dinner to tell us all that he got his pilot's license. So that's what he did. He's been in school for like months, since January, since my birthday. Because for my birthday, I wanted to go on like a discovery flight. Mm-hmm. So, because I don't know, I like fun stuff like that. I just thought it would be fun. So he paid for me to go up with a pilot at a pilot school in one of those little planes.
Yeah.
And I got to like fly the plane with the pilot. And it was so much fun. I loved it. That's what I wanted for my birthday. And he just got inspired while he was there and he started going to that school. And he's been going ever since January.
So
to
he
that
did the
school.
same thing.
He went on a discovery flight too, and told none of us. Has been studying for months. My little brother, who lives with my parents, didn't even know, and they've been like, my mom has been like helping him study and all that stuff. Our mom, and he
amazing.
surprised us with a dinner the other day to tell us all that he got his pilot's license.
Got it.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
he's like, he's a pilot.
He's a pilot.
That's so rad.
I mean, it goes in stages.
Yeah,
he
he
can
can't-
only do like
no
a
Boeing
specific type of
747s.
plane.
Yeah.
I think it's like single engine.
I
this, that, and
forgot the
other.
fact that that was for your birthday and that's
Yeah.
what you guys did. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. Wow.
Yeah, he started going to the school that we went to for my discovery flight.
That is so funny.
Yeah. That's so cool, though. You want to become a pilot?
I like the idea of being able to like walk outside,
Get in your plane
and choose
go
between my car and my plane, and get in the plane and go somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah.
I like the idea of that is attractive. Well, being able to get somewhere far fast is cool to me.
Yes.
Like not having and on your own.
Yeah.
Not having to like go
Rely
through
on
this
other
whole
people.
rigmarole and rely on other people and like get to the airport and then when you're at the airport check your like there's something cool about just being able to get in a plane.
Private jet. That's what we need.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, and even like the trip that you're about to take, going like to the Midwest, I think it would be super cool to just get in a plane and go.
Fly from one.
Yeah.
You just,
No, not fly from one place to the other, but like to get there. Just go in a plane. And then you can take the road trip is fun.
Sure.
You know, part of the adventure, but
fly yourself rather than.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
so I'll read off some of these. I have like some that are dumb that I keep everything on here just as like I can look at it in the future.
Yeah, and you
see
have
how
like random ones. Like, I want to learn how to surf. It's just like random stuff that I want to learn how to do. Like, I
Yeah.
want to get good at skateboarding. I want to get good at surfing. Like, I want to be like able to just go do that
Sure.
stuff. Like,
Yeah,
to go
yeah.
surf.
Yeah.
And like
To just open
do
up your
it well.
abilities.
Yeah. Just like random skills that I want to acquire too.
Okay, so I have some professional goals. Own a brewery is one. Own a bar and coffee shop. I thought that would be cool. Owning real estate on every continent. I thought that'd be cool. I threw on there like own a golf course, own an airsoft park,
On the world.
You have a lot of different,
own a marijuana company.
You have that on there?
Yeah, it's on there.
Why?
highly profitable.
There's money.
Yeah,
it?
I know, but
Highly profitable. I just thought, I don't know.
I feel like you have a lot of
It's a lot of just like
a lot of like would love to do's, but I feel like
this is not like
you're
an
not actually
actual-
setting out goals. To
No, not
accomplish
really.
those
Not really.
things.
I have
Yeah.
actual like I actually have a version of what's on here that are real goals, but then some of this stuff is not actually.
Yeah.
what are some of your family goals?
What I always keep at the top of my family goals list is like devote time towards my wife, kids, and family. That's always priority. And then have children. That is partly accomplished.
Started. In process.
Started.
We got one.
Yeah,
Buffering.
we got one.
That goal is loading.
Yeah.
Adopt children is on here. And then something else that I want to do too is like take care of parents as they get older.
That's actually on my list. Not in the same way, but I want to retire my parents. Like I don't know. Like there's part of me that thinks my dad will work forever, and
sure,
and like that's just how he is. And though he might still choose to work and like invest his time in people and kids, whatever, he's a football coach, but I would love to be able to go like, all right, Dad, you can keep coaching football if you want to, but you no longer need to. You know, like, if you want to keep coaching, but like do it only if you love it. And like if you want to travel the world with Mom, go do that. Like I would love to be able to do that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
that's so cool.
But
so
yeah,
cool.
That's super sweet.
I got a bunch of things on here.
Yeah, that's a lot. You're just like you're.
I know.
There, like,
I just like
scrolling
anytime.
through.
Honestly, it's almost like
anytime you have a thought.
Anytime I have a thought of like something cool, I'm like, let me throw that in there. Boom.
I love it.
It's more of a note, which is exactly what this is. This
it's
is
like an ideas list.
Kind of. There's a certain section of like fun maybe things of this list, but then I have like the marijuana company is not on the fun maybe things list, which is kind of funny.
That's on the like legit you want to happen list.
It's on the list of just like this is cooler than just a fun maybe thing. Start a not-for-profit, start a financial education program. I actually have had that on there forever. Like basically, I'm a CPA, and I think I've said that a few times, but that's something that I think would be cool is like getting people to understand basic finances. I think that's super important.
Yeah.
Do you have any sort of like ambition goals or like fun things that I mean, obviously you probably don't have a note of it like him, but you know, do you have certain things that you have?
Do you have a marijuana company in your future?
No. Although I've thought of it just because I think it's going to be more and more lucrative. One, like I always want to.
And because it's just so good.
It's so funny because like this whole time, the way you've spoken of it, people are going to think that you're like a pothead, but you literally like
0%.
don't even smoke.
No, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
which is so funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like from a business perspective, I think it's gold. Like, dude, start growing some plants.
Not in Florida.
Not in Florida. No. Go somewhere else. Yeah,
Yeah.
go to Cali if you want to do that. Or Colorado. It's all kinds of places. Maybe not even the U.S. Go somewhere else. Ship it here. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I always want to have a home in Florida. Like I was raised in Florida, and I've honestly come to love Florida. And so one of my goals is to have a home in a place that isn't Florida, but that will come after my home in Florida, if that makes sense. Like I want to have a place to call home elsewhere, North Carolina, maybe Colorado, maybe not even in the U.S., but I always want to be able to come back to Florida. Like I want to raise my family, I think, in Florida, but I want to spend seasons of life elsewhere. If that makes sense. Yeah. So I'd say that was one. As far as fun, I don't know. I want to spend time in Europe. Like I want to spend maybe half a year over there and just see it all. But we'll see.
I want to develop a places I want to travel list. I want to go to Israel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's so cool because there's so much like more behind it. Like you go anywhere in the world and it's like this is cool and I'm like experiencing parts of the world, but like Israel would be
somewhere where
different.
there's
like,
genuine
so
history.
cool.
Like I even think of Egypt.
Yeah.
You go to Egypt and like
or Rome.
like Rome. Like
There's
anywhere
a
where
bunch
it's
of
like,
places in Europe.
I've seen. was reading of this growing up, and
Well,
like then going to
the funny thing about like because there's American history, but American history is so recent.
Yeah.
It's like this on the timeline.
Oh yeah.
Which is so funny because if you go basically
We're so like egocentric. We think like we're the center of the universe.
Yeah, but I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying like
1776.
anywhere that you go.
That was
I know
like that's
not
our
long
founding.
ago.
Yeah, like that's and that's BC. That means there's 1700 years before that.
You mean
or
AD?
AD? Sorry, AD. That's 1700 AD, which means there's 1700 years before that, before Jesus walked the earth, and then you've got all the years of history before that.
Yeah,
like America's. Yeah, we're fresh.
Yeah, we're fresh.
Yeah,
we're for sure fresh.
With that, it's 4th of July weekend. We are getting out of here. If you're not a member of the BS Society, let me invite you to be a member.
Yes.
There's a whole bunch of benefits, including all of these on the screen. The main one being that every quarter we send a box to you full of custom society gear. And in addition to that, you get to listen to our new products. We're actually unveiling a new product in the BS Society part of this podcast.
That we are.
So with that, enjoy your 4th of July. Eat a cheeseburger, drink a Corona or something else. Water's good too.
At the time that you're listening to this, you will have
it's already
enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's true.
But
we hope you enjoyed
cheers.
it. Hope you ate a burger.
Exactly.
We will.
Cheers to you.
Yeah. Peace.
Bye.
Yo.
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 Yo. Yo. Yo. Yo.
Yo. Yo.
Okay, those are the yos.
All right.
I'm actually excited because I
Yeah.
want to show this.
Okay, let's do it.
do you have it on
We're
you?
gonna keep it short. His wife is texting him that he's got to be home. It's 4th of July weekend. My cousins are in town.
Yeah.
The grill is on at my house.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, it is already. Yeah,
you
there's a
kidding me?
barbecue going on at my house right now,
Dang
and
it,
we're filming a podcast
For you guys.
For you guys.
I love it. But I'm going to do this.
This is a exterior wise. This is just normal. We got a little two-way card holder thing going here.
Doesn't quite look like a whole lot.
Yeah, not a whole lot, but yeah, you want to.
There's a little something that you can do.
Mm-hmm.
The bowls that you're seeing, it kind of ignore those. The placement is a little funny, but somehow I just disconnected this a little bit. And I'm going to take this right here and put it on to my iPhone. And I now have a freaking epic MagSafe wallet right there. Boom. That's never coming off.
But Claudio, what about when you have business meetings or you need your insurance cards?
Hey, I can put this down and reconnect my wallet here, just like this. And now I have a full functioning wallet with cards that I can take out, card holder, boom, boom. And if I want to just go out on the town, have a night, just bring my phone. That's all I got to do.
So this is the Elite Wallet. This is what we're calling it, the Elite Wallet. This is initially designed for our Elite case, which you guys haven't seen yet. It's
We're suckers for surprise.
Oh, I know. Yeah, it's here, but we're not showing it yet. But this wallet was.
We'll
designed...
show it soon.
Yeah,
I think
super soon.
to the BS Society, we'll show it super soon.
Oh yeah, yeah. Probably next podcast.
Yeah. I think next podcast
But
we'll show it.
This will be just the MagSafe part of this was initially the design, and then we thought, can we make it better? Can we make it cooler?
Can we innovate around this?
Yeah. Well, and the big thing for us is we realized, like, for the weekends, the portfolio case is so great, but we also have other cards.
Yeah.
And so we're like, what if...
I've been using this case for a while now, and it's not fully on here, but I have literally been using this for a while and loving it. I actually don't leave the house with anything else now. I love it. And to have but it does lack a certain amount of, like, beauty. And to have the beauty of a classic case, but then also the functionality of this is just epic.
Yeah.
Like, I can connect this back when I want to and now have, like, basically a full card holder, but then take it off and kind of grab and go as I want.
Yeah.
Is unbelievable. So we're super excited about this.
Super excited.
Shh. Keep it on the down low.
There's also, this is something that we won't be showing soon because we're still in the development process of it. There might even be a third piece to this wallet. That can we say? Yeah, we can say that.
Yeah, there's a third piece. There's a third piece. Yep, it's coming. All right, guys.
That's it.
I think that's it.
It's 4th of July. We hope you guys have an incredible holiday. We will be off on Monday.
Yeah.
Which is exciting for us. So yeah, enjoy it. Thank you seriously for being a member of the BS Society. It's probably the part of our company outside of, like, marketing and new products that we're most excited about is the BS Society and just the interaction there. So thanks for being a member. We do appreciate it. We've got new gear coming your way, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
All right. Peace out, guys.
Peace.
Later. Psh.